Hi. A late night skylarkwhy stream. No face cam. More likely than you'd think. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, please load. It'd be really embarrassing right now if this crashed. Oh, it's loaded. Brilliant. Okay. Open streaming. Gotta say hi. Okay. My ping is bad. Why is my connection so bad? Okay, which way was I going? I think I was heading this way, right? No. No. You're in the club right now? Then don't watch my stream. Not while you're in the club. You got better things to be doing than watching my stream in the club. I hope you're having fun in the club. I wish I was in the club. I don't. I'm really enjoying No Man's Land. I don't wish I was in the club. I actually would hate to be in the club right now. I low-key actually really love being a... I got called a basement dweller once. Joke's on them, I live in the upstairs room. So actually I'm an attic dweller. Get fucked. That's not the win that I think it is. I'm trying to get home. I ventured out for a bunch of resources. So I'm trying to get home without dying, ideally. And I was going to do this anyway, and I was like, oh, why don't I stream? Because I didn't stream today. I instead dog sat and watched a Certainly Laz stream. I did a tweet earlier. Oh god, my game volume's loud. Let me turn that down. Let me turn that right down. I did a... Well, now it's too quiet. Hey, I did a tweet the other day, earlier, being like, streamers, who's your favourite streamer at the moment? I don't think anyone replied. I was never gonna be a hit tweet. I didn't want it to be, I just wanted a response. No one responded. They hate me. They all hate me. But I've got a few at the minute. I always enjoy watching Lexi's streams. They're really chill and she's so lovely. Oh, if I go down there, I'll die. Okay, cool, brilliant, wonderful. No, amazing. Okay. Cool. Don't want to die. Main goal, don't die. But yeah, obviously I love Lexi's streams. I'm like consistently enjoying those. Her streams are just so lovely and fun. Hi, Dar! Hi, love! How are you today? I'm okay! I've been dog sitting and I didn't stream earlier because I was watching a stream and dog sitting. So I was like, okay, let me go live while I do some Minecraft grinding, but I've not got a camera on because I look terrible. And my room's a little bit messy. And I really didn't have the energy to tidy it right now. So I was like, yeah, no, fuck it. I will just stream without face cam because it's like 1 AM, so who gaff anyway, so... but grinding on No Man's Land. How are you? What was I saying? Oh, I love watching Lexi's streams. I always do. Her streams are so lovely, and she's so lovely. I cannot speak that woman's praises enough. I will always speak very highly of her. She's an angel. We love the grind. We love the grind. I want to get enough materials to build a home. So I've got like a palette of blocks that I want to work with. And I've been having to venture to try and get them. Am I? Where am I? Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Keep going this way and I should round out. Actually, I think I probably should be going the other way. So I'll get off here. Hehe. But yes. I've been watching Lexi's streams. I was going to follow on with... I've been watching Laz's streams. didn't realize I'd been following Les for such a long time, because I've actually been following Les for like over a year, and I just never really caught any streams, or like if I had, they were only for like 10 minutes before they ended. Really inconvenient timing. But no. I love, okay, I'm gonna say something. You're gonna call me cringe. I've not been watching Les for a year. Hi Yanaka. I've not been watching Les for a year. I've been following Les for like over a year, and I didn't know. I've been following Les on Twitter for a really long time. I knew that. I follow people on Twitter before I ever follow them anywhere else. It's really bad, actually. But I was saying, you know, streamers I've been enjoying watching recently. And like, I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna be cringe, but I'm not nonchalant. We know this. I've talked about this openly. I don't think I care anymore. I think I don't want to be nonchalant. I don't want to be non-caring. I'm sick of people being non-caring and acting like they're so cool and so chill and so calm. No! People are fucking cool as fuck, and they're doing incredible things, and I'm gonna tell them, hey, you're doing an amazing thing and I think you're really talented, because they deserve to know that. Like, why would I not tell them all of those things? And if they're not comfortable with that, then that's fine, they can tell me. But other than that, like, other than that, I'm just like, okay, if you don't fuck with my energy, that's fine. I guess that's a loss for you, because I'm the fucking goat. No, I don't know, I'm sick of not... Wait, why is not showing care cool now? Literally, like, that's the thing, it's... People are like, oh yeah, being nonchalant, I gotta be cool girl, I gotta be chill girl, I gotta not show that I care too much, because people would rather be disconnected and not get hurt than feel and have emotions and care and have hearts. And personally, no, I would much rather have feelings and care and emotion and heart and soul for things. But maybe that's just me, guys. Wait, I love being all sappy with people. Yeah, 100%. Showing that you don't care is a new cringe. We know about that. For real! That's what I'm saying, man! Personally, I get scared of not showing people I care enough. I don't want people I care about to leave me. I get that. I get that. I'm very much like, people deserve their flowers. They're doing something cool as fuck. I'm gonna tell you you're doing something cool as fuck. You deserve to know you're doing something cool as fuck. And so, to go from... This is gonna sound like I'm... This is the thing, it sounds like I'm worried I'm gonna sound cringe and like, oh, I'm such a big fan. But I am! I'm a fan of people! I think people are doing incredible things. Why can't I be a fan of their work? No, thank you! Thank you, Naka! that means a lot, thank you. But no, to go on from that, like, Laz is doing incredible animations, like, so fucking cool. Watching the stream the other day where he was doing the animation on stream was just really cool to see. I missed a bit of it because I had to do my own stream, but I went back and watched the VOD and it was just so cool. Oh, hi Adam!
I don't have any talent at all.
Hi Adam! You've raided me when I am doing a chill stream and I'm currently talking about how so not nonchalant I am. Hi Raiders! I hope you had a good stream with Adam. Were you guys on Massive Mon? Were you on Massive Mon? How was it? Were you having fun? Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Josh. Oh, Poo-Poo, thanks so much, man. No, I appreciate it, thank you. Yep, it was great. Yes, we were. It was good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. Oh, that server's so funny. I was watching Nolan's stream the other day of it. It was so good. It was so funny. The dynamic. I think it was Nolan. It was Nolan. It was Adam. It was. I want to say Bogus. Nolan's so fucking funny. Oh my god, Nolan's such a funny motherfucker. Nolan, Bread, and Bogus. Yeah. An incredible dynamic. It was so funny. I was like, oh, this is what it's like to witness a group that like match each other's freak for real. Because you were all just bouncing off of each other constantly. I was like, they're referencing things that I don't understand, but clearly they're having the best time, and it was so fun to watch. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's so good. You're doing brilliant. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I was so you joined a time where I was talking about how I'm so not nonchalant, and what I've just done is be not nonchalant because I've just sang your praises. But this is what I'm saying. I think it's important to sing people's praises because they deserve it. The brain was getting so niche, dude. I don't think any of the chat were following. No, genuinely, but it was so funny. It was so funny. I didn't get any of it, but I was like, oh, this is funny because they're enjoying it and they're having fun. We need to bring being chalant and praising others back. For real. This is what I'm fucking saying. I was saying, like, you know, these are the streamers I've been enjoying recently, and, like, they've been doing such cool things. So, like, there's someone called Certainly Laz. He does brilliant animations. Then, oh my god, Austin! Austin, yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you follow Austin, yeah, absolutely, you're not even ready for the album. You're not even ready for the album. You're not even ready. Holy shit. You're not prepared. I love Austin. Austin's my fucking goat, man. Oh, I love that motherfucker. Just such a talented... It's so talented. Genuinely, so talented. I'm too nonchalant. Yeah, you are. You don't share that you care about anyone at all the time. You're actually just a dick. Sorry. Sorry, I'm joking. I'm joking. Just don't care about you. No, that's fair. No, I get it. No, fuck me, I guess. No, fuck me, I get. No, say it with your chest. Say it with your whole fucking chest. You know what? I take it back. You are just a dick. I stand by it. You are just a dick. Innit? Yeah. Ah, fuck you, man. You're invited to my birthday party. Imagine that, but like the actually guy, yeah? Okay, cool. That hit. That hit. Anyway. So yeah, I'm sick of people being so nonchalant anymore. I am chalant. Exactly. Let's bring back being chalant. I've always been someone that would rather just tell people how amazing I think they are. Because why would I not? It's kind of fucked to not tell people that you think like, why would you not sing someone's praises when you think they're doing something incredible? Because that encourages them to continue doing what they're doing. I don't know, man. Like, anytime I've received fan art, first of all, it's always been incredible. The fan art I've received always been so fucking cool. I've got it up on my wall. I need to print some off. I keep forgetting. I've just got new ink so I can print them off. You've redeemed... Oh, did it not come through? Did that not come through? Oh, fuck. Wait, did it not come through? I'm so sorry. You used 1,000 bits and it didn't come through? Josh, I'm so sorry. I'll refund you if you want me to, man. I'll refund you if you want. I am so sorry. I don't know why it's broken. Did it not come through? It's your channel. Oh, is it channel points? Oh my god, I thought it was bits. Okay, then you can't get refunded. Go fuck yourself. I got so panicked. I was like, fuck. Bro, it's 1 AM. It's 1 AM. I got so panicked. I was like, I'll refund you. I'll figure this out. Fuck you. Oh, hi, Ruby. Ruby, go to bed. Ruby, you've got work. Go to bed. Go to bed. Sorry, face cam. I was checking overlays. Go to bed. Gooby. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know me. That's something I'm terrified of being on this server because I don't know who's family friendly. Okay, so you look out for Ruby's health, but not mine, fake friend. You think we're friends? Sorry, I got distracted. No, we've all been there. It's okay. It's okay. But you probably should sleep. You've got work tomorrow. Okay, what was I doing? Been doom scrolling TikTok. Don't do that. That never ends well. That's never been a good idea. No one has ever doom scrolled TikTok and thought, oh yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed doing this. Okay. No. Oh, I hiccuped, sorry. I think it picked it up. Oh, it's grey. With an AY. You're reaching your potential. One day I'll reach the 24-hour screen time. Once I doom scroll TikTok till I think I reach the depths of hell. Oh yeah, we've all been there. My TikTok has been filled with Hamilton recently. It's just been Hamilton posts. And like, I'm not against it. I fucking love that musical. I always will. It was one of the first musicals that really got me into musicals. That and Hairspray. But odd timing. Feels a little odd. Also, low-key, I fuck with it heavy because... Oh wait, I'm on the last page. That's why I'm not seeing what I want. I fuck with it heavy, low-key, because I think a revolution... I think they need a revolution, if you know what I mean. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So this is my declaration. You hear me? You hear me? My TikTok is filled with creepy shit. I can't open it anymore. Oh god. You can actually reset your For You page if you want to. Google it. You can reset your For You page, so you can get it put exactly back to how you want it. Like it'll be just like a blank slate, as if you've never used the app before, and then you can try and cater your For You page to be normal. It's worth giving a go. Oh, I love Hairspray so much. I tried it, got back to the same thing. What the fuck? I think if you guys saw my Instagram reels, feed you'd fall over and bleed from your eyes and perish. That's not a good thing, Josh. I feel that's not something to brag about. I feel that's actually very concerning. My few pages edits of Steve and Jason Momoa the minute. For real? For real. Mine's Hamilton and the Minecraft movie, and I'm so okay with it. Chicken Jackie, you know, like I'm cool with that. I'm seeing it on Tuesday with my friends. I've got a busy week. I'm going to see Tommy and It on Sunday. I'm going home. I'm going home on... Oh, okay, I can get that. The other thing I was going to struggle with. I'm going home on the Monday, and then the Tuesday I'm going out to see the film with my friends. Oh, and it's nighttime. Also, my Instagram is still weird from that day where I think it got hacked. I don't know. Ooh, that's not ideal. That's not very good. I hope you reset your passwords and stuff. I know a lot of people's Instagram accounts that got hacked. Whoa. Flashbang, what the fuck? I want the ground to swallow me up. Okay, tell me what's going on, Pickles Be Pickled. How are you? It's been a little while. What's going on? Why do you want the ground to swallow you up? What's going on? It's 1 AM. It's time for deep talk. Tell me more. It's just me and you here. Definitely not all of my chat. Tell me what's going on. My housemate and friends have just hooked up. What makes it worse? Oh no, absolutely, yeah, no. I think it's... There's never shit where you... Yeah, there's no coming back from that. I think actually you need to just move countries and start a new life, change your name, make new friends. And then also never live with anyone ever again. I know you own your house, but maybe just, don't. It's cursed now. You might need a... a priest? You might need a priest. I'd get a priest if I were you. I'm gonna be honest. Praying for you, bestie. It's not looking good. That genuinely is fucked. That's genuinely fucked. What ruins it as well is we all have a quiz team. That's like the end of the Three Musketeers quiz team. Oh, mate, your quiz team is over. It is over. There's no coming back from that. I'm sorry. This is why I'm asexual, man. Fucking makes things complicated. Stay asexual. It's the right way to go. Oh god, I just remembered the 2022 Discord situation where I had to leave my previous account that had Nitro to recover. Oh, fuck. That's not fun. That is not fun. Yeah, I have, like, two-factor on everything. So I'm just so scared. I'm so worried, man. I'm paranoid. Okay, I'm trying to collect these flowers. Luckily, they're in the vicinity and I don't have to travel far for them, because I've had to travel far for everything I've needed so far. And it's not ideal. Turns out where I am, there's fuck all of what I actually need. If I wanted cherry blossoms, be fucking sorted though. The issue is I am not really a cherry blossom girly. I love them. I love them as decoration. I don't want to build my house out of pink wood. That's just me. I think it's very cute. I love it on everyone else's. I just can't. Get Lily of the Valley. They're so stinking cute. Which ones are the Lily of the Valleys? These ones. They are. They're so stinking cute. I'll grab one just for you. And I'll plant it for you. I think to be fair, I think I have like a bunch. I have a bunch of flowers. I actually don't have any Lily of the I actually don't have any of the Lily of the so I'm glad I grabbed one. I'm a spruce guy myself. I love spruce. I've had to plant so that I'm using like a block color palette for my build that I plan to do. Why am I eating these? Give me the stuff that's actually gonna fill me. Hello. I've had to plant a bunch of spruce because the spruce are quite far away, and then I've had to plant dark oak because I need dark oak as well. What are you building? I'm gonna build a little shack. I'm gonna have just a little shack because everyone's got quite big builds, and I'm not really a big build kind of gal. I'm gonna have a little shack, and if I need extra space, I can build down into the ground, or I can build like a little separate building somewhere. So I'm gonna have a little shack, but I'm trying to get everything together. So at the minute, I'm getting all my materials before I start building. So at the minute, I live in a dirt hut. Classic. Acacia is the best wood. You're just wrong. You're just incorrect. So next question. The fuck? Thought you were gonna say shark, and I was legit about to say, why would you need Lily of the Valley? The shark lives in the sea. Classic. I love sharks. Guys, I love sharks. Oh, you're copying me, Josh. You're copying me. You love sharks as well. There's no chance you're copying me. Reject modernity. Dirt hut is supreme. This is what I'm saying. My friend, we had a realm during lockdown, and they had like a full dirt mansion. It was actually brilliant. It was actually really cool. Sharks! Okay, I've realised my chat. No! It could have been worse. 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 It could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse. No. Guys, I'm 23 this year. My chat's just entirely autistic. I have one sharks knocking at my door as we speak. Take that. Old hag. Old. First of all, Foxy Dust, you're older than me. Okay. Second of all, Josh, die. Next question. I had some realizations about my age recently, and it was just like it was a rough moment for me. It was not fun. Again, I have the shark tattoo. I can't lose this argument. You're also old. Pickles. You're also very. I was about to say very old. That would have been mean. You're not very old. You're just older than me. I'm having my birthday in Brighton this year, guys. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. It's literally the only thing I've been looking forward to all year. I love Brighton. And I get to hang out with the fucking goats. Like, some of the best people I know. Turning 25 hit me as I'm no longer in the 18 to 24 category, so oh, that's fucked. That's fucked. Imagine being old. Okay. I'm never bringing up my age again. I'll pass on I'll pass on Werther's original next time I see you. Joke's on you, I love Werther's. I'm 14. Ban that guy. Ban that guy. It's just me. Ban that guy. Okay, I want to dye some of this light grey. So I need these, I believe. And then it's this, and then... Ah, fuck. Shit. Yeah, oh. That's not... So that's not the colour I wanted. No, it is the colour I wanted. It just looks different. Okay, it is the colour I wanted. Sure. Okay, wait, what? I'm missing things. I'll pass. Sometimes I ask my brother for fun how old I am, and he says, you're still in the 7th grade, like, right? Like, I don't know what the 7th grade is either. I'm British. Usually, like, very early teens. Okay. Please, as long as you're not under 13, you can be here. But also be aware that I am not family friendly. I am not family friendly at all. I swear. You're over good. I don't know. Josh, don't joke, because I will I know you're not, but I will just ban you. I don't care. Don't fuck with me. I don't know your ages, and don't say your ages. Do not say your ages. Don't ban me, you rat. Call me a rat again. I swear to God, you're done. You're over. I don't care. I'm a teenager. Okay, fuck you. He's gone. I'm not unbanning him until next stream. Did you not hear me joke about banging other streams? No, I had no idea. Oh damn, he called me a rat twice. He called me a rat twice. Fuck that guy. He can come back next stream and think about what he's done. Do not fuck with me. I may be chalant, but I will not be fucked with. Jail. Put him in jail. 100% fair. Yeah, fuck that guy. He fucking subbed to me today. I feel like a dick, but I don't even care. It's my chilled late night stream, and he has derailed it. Anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about before. Being chalant. Guys, people are so sick. Whoa, it's like really dark. Okay, I'm gonna sleep through this night. I love people, and people are doing incredible things, and people are so talented, and they deserve all the love and attention and affection, and they're great. Anyway, next question. I don't know. That's the thing. I stop myself from like talking about really cool people doing really cool things, because I'm worried they're gonna think that I'm like, oh, cringe or whatever. And I'm like, that's the problem. Why do we think that someone showing affection and care is cringe? Man, I think I'm getting too chalant because I look at the grocery store bags and think, man, I need to help my mum. Based. I had an argument with my mum today, and it was over something silly, but we just both had a misunderstanding, and it happens, and it sucks when it happens, I can't lie. It's the worst. But we move. Sorry, that's not the response. That's not the response. Anyway, okay. I want this here, and then Okay, no, I guess I'll oh, wait, I mute. Haha. Ha ha ha. That's where I fucked up, you see. I was using the wrong terracotta. That's what I want. I got called a glazer for being appreciative. A glazer? No, fuck that. Fuck that. That offline glaze, though. I need to stop taking the piss. The stands will come for me. But it's just so easy. It's just so easy. Did you guys see the tweet? The April Fool's Day tweet from Dream the other day? Sorry, I love talking about a little bit of drama from time to time. That was mental. That was a really weird thing to tweet. And then the response to Tommy and its response. Tommy, a hater at his core. Icon. Love that guy. Gonna see him live this weekend. Very excited. Fucking... His response was mental. And then Dream was like, I've been there, man. I hope you, you know, I send prayers or whatever. I was like, bro, don't make it about yourself. He's literally saying he does not fuck with you and that you were the worst moment of his week. Anyway, it's $7 Patreon. Like, anyways, fuck that guy. How can I make this about myself? Is this fucking play about me? No, it's not. It never fucking is. Back off. Oh man. I'm a hater at my core. He pisses me off. Oh, I need to stop taking these flowers. I'm verging onto the area where they're pretty. I don't want to take too many. Here's one. Dream, oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love that emote. I love that emote. It's so silly, it's so goofy, I love him. But yeah, no, fuck that guy. I was in a call with Ruby before this stream and we were talking about how it can be hard to feel safe in the content space as a woman. When you're seeing, like, constantly, usually men, being just cunts. Just, like, genuinely evil people. And how it's, like, kind of scary. Free me from the club, free me! Bro, you can leave. You can leave. You have the ability to leave, my guy. Are you okay? You good? You safe? You alright? What's going on up here? This is sick as fuck. But we were talking about, like, you know, it's scary to be a woman in this space. I feel like there's no better time to speak about this than on No Man's Land, right? It's scary to be a woman in this space. I don't see myself as a woman. I mean, I'm not lying. I've not talked about how I see my gender before on stream. Not properly. Basically, if I could, I'd just be a ball of light that people would go, ooh, a glowing ball of light, how pretty. That's my ideal gender, if I could. Or like James Marriott. He gives me, like, gender envy. But not in a way that I want to be a guy, just in the way that I'm like, damn, he's fucking cunt. He's fucking cunt. Anyway. Or David Tennant, another person that I'm like, yeah, that's cunt. That's cunt right there. Next question. Moving on swiftly. Back to being a woman in the space. Being like a woman or a femme presenting person. Imagine if James Marriott was a gender. Oh. The amount of people that would identify as James Marriott if they could. Crazy. And that's exactly what happened in 2022. I didn't even try to do anything. This guy came and confessed to me online. Hello? I was a moderator at the time. Yeah, it's just a fucking freak thing to do. It's real fucking odd. Biblically accurate angel is the gender option. Oh my god. Guys, I am a biblically accurate angel. That's literally how I would identify. Whoa, hello. You're sick as fuck. You're so cool. I don't know how to tame you, but let it be known, I think you're sick as fuck. You're a dope motherfucker. Anyway, moving on. Oh, he keeps looking at me. Hey, please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. I don't know if you're violent. I don't think you are. But please don't attack me. Hi. You're so cool. Mythic mounts. Wow, you're very cool. Gonna let you do your thing, funky dude. You're sick as fuck. Anyway. Being a woman in this place, I keep getting fucking... I get so easily distracted all the time. Maybe I should get tested, but the wait list is too long and I can't be asked. I'd rather just not know. Anyway. It's also, I'm not making a joke. I genuinely, I've thought that I've probably got like ADHD for, I want to say 7 years now. I've done a lot of research, but the NHS is fucked and I cannot get diagnosed, so I've just accepted that, like, oh well, it's not that important to my life. Just so everyone knows I'm not just, like, flippantly joking about it or anything. At some point when I was in my early teens, I would just literally play I Turn Into a Rock. That is a sign to change my gender into a rock. Yeah. Base. When I was a kid, I was always like, I'm not like other girls. I don't like Pink. I don't like One Direction. I had a One Direction poster in my room. I had a homemade One Direction sign with all of their names written on it. I was a One Direction stan. But I was terrified of being grouped up because the boys would be so mean about the girls that liked them. I need to get tested for ADHD, but also because I probably have it and can never get on top of getting an appointment. Yeah. I'm like, I know that there's probably that going on, chances are, especially looking at like family members where I'm like, oh, I see it in you. I see it. Ow. I see it in you. But the NHS is just fucked. There's no chance I'm not getting on that wait list. I've accepted my fate. I'm cooked. That's not happening. Where am I going? I am going the right way. Okay. Am I still going the right way? Yes. Okay. We all have that phrase, that phase, to be honest. Or the phase when you hate Pink and suddenly you like it again. I've never been one that comes back to Pink. I like Pink in small doses, but I don't really like it on me. That's just kind of stuck. So I knew that, at least that's not... I'm not rejecting femininity, I just don't really like colour pink on me. I have rosacea though, so it just brings out the red in my skin. The ADHD endless cycle of... Oh, oops, I forgot. Also, hi Lachlan. I didn't say hi. I feel bad for not saying hi. Hi Lachlan. It's lovely to see you. But yeah, it's like, we were talking, me and Ruby, we were talking about how it's difficult to be a woman in the space. And, I was saying how, well, we were both talking about, like, numbers and stuff. I was saying, yeah, I'm accepted, like, I'm not gonna become a big streamer. I'd love to, but I know I probably won't. And there's a million reasons why that is. But if I did, and I don't know how this is gonna probably not sound good, but trust. I like to believe that I wouldn't be as much of a target for weird comments as some of my friends are. My friends, gorgeous. Some of the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my life, okay? They are all like fucking models, okay? I've told, when we were in London, I went, Ruby, sit back down. You looked gorgeous, let me take a photo. I am the photographer of the friend group. I've got stunning friends, and unfortunately that makes their lives a little bit tricky. My life is, I've had bullying because of my appearance. Standard. I'm a fat bitch. And I went to a British high school. So, you know. But I'm like, honestly, I'd rather have the bullying. I'd much rather the bullying than sexualized comments and shit. If I'm honest. I'm just running around in circles. I'm not actually doing anything worth time right now. Let me figure out what I need to get. I should get I need sand. I need sand is what I need. Okay, we're gonna go and get sand. But yeah, I don't know, I like to believe that I'd less likely be a target. Though it's not in logic. I like, I know that the chances are I probably would still be a target, but more just likely of like abuse, like people just being mean. But I'd rather people be mean than people sexualize me. Which is insane. It's insane to say like, oh yeah, I'd rather people be dicks to me than sexualize me. Because why is that? Why am I worried about either of those things? Why am I concerned about either of those things happening? What the fuck is going on? What is happening what is going on in the House of Commons? What the fuck? So yeah, I'm like, I'd rather stay ugly. I'd rather stay fat if it means that I'm not gonna get sexualized as much. I'm gonna be real. Also, I stay aggressive. I stay aggressive, I stay a cunt. This is a moment of low self-esteem. I'm going to put you to Mars because you're prettier than I am. Hello. There you are being mean about yourself. That's also not allowed in my chat. You'll get the Josh treatment if you're not careful. I will ban you. I'll ban you for being mean about yourself. No, I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly. I know I'm not ugly. But am I the heights of beauty? No. And I think I'm quite okay with that. Given how beautiful people are treated in this space specifically. Sure, they get, you know, some great opportunities. They also get horrific shit happen constantly because of freaks online. Well, yeah, you're right. It's kind of wild we have to compare two people being, the two of people being mean and people sexualizing people. Neither should exist. No, for real, exactly. Like, neither of those should be a thing that I'm concerned about. And yet, I've been told, this is going to sound slightly off topic, it'll loop back around, don't worry. I've been told that I am intimidating. My friend's ex said that after they met me once, they were intimidated by me. And I was like, why? I'm like, I'm a fucking goofball, bro. And they were like, maybe it's just because of your height. I wish the world was more positive, but that's never gonna happen. For real, I wish. I mean, no one, sorry, I've already read that. I'm 5'11". Guys, I'm 5'11". Average Harry dunked on me for saying that on Twitter. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. No, that's my goat. That's my goat. I'm sorry. I feel mean. That's my goat. But no, I'm tall, and I've been told that I'm intimidating for that. I do not think I'm intimidating at all, but I kind of get it. I purposely have resting bitch face so that people don't approach me in public. Not, like, if I ever get to the point where people that watch my streams see me in public, they should, like, I'm fine with them approaching me. But it's more like, I don't want a guy to approach me, or I don't want a salesperson to approach me. I'm like, I just need you to leave me alone. I need you to leave me alone, so if I look like the biggest cunt you'll ever meet, you're probably gonna leave me alone. And I'll tell you what, it fucking works. Beauty standards are just something created. I don't think we should really follow them. If someone created them, then they're probably not real, in my opinion. Oh yeah, 100%, I back that. I think everyone's beautiful. I genuinely do. Everyone I see, you know that song by Hosier? The So I fall in love just a little bit every day with someone new. I fall in love just a little bit every day with someone new. That one, song to live by. That is like my fucking mantra. I love that song because yeah, I genuinely, I think every single day, I'm such a lover. I swear that song exactly. I'm just such a fucking lover. Everyone I meet, I'm like, there's something special about every single person. That's why I can't be nonchalant. I've never been nonchalant. I can't be nonchalant because what do you mean I'm meant to pretend that I don't really care about this person I've just met? I do. I want them to have everything they ever wanted in the world. I have so much platonic love for people. Exactly. Like, I know humans can be fucked up. I know that we're not perfect, but I don't think we're evil inherently. I think the things we do can be. but I think we're beautiful, and I think that to our core, we just want to be loved. And that can affect one's actions in very negative ways. But at the end of the day, we all just want to be loved. That's why I like end streams would be like, I always try and say like at the end of streams like, be kind, you know, be lovely. Cause fuck, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Genuinely, that's all that fucking matters is be kind, be lovely. When people are like, it's free, yeah. But it's also not. Being kind takes time. Sometimes it can take extra time. But it's just fucking worth it. It's just worth it. We have such limited time on this world. Why not use that little extra time to be kind instead of being a cunt? Like, how about you do it, use that time to make someone's day better, not ruin it. Sorry, I went on a little rant. Man or woman or other, I don't care. Thank you for that. I actually do need to hydrate after that. Man or woman or other, I don't care. You could be a rock and I'd compliment you. Exactly. I strive to be like this every day, even though some people say it's cringe or whatever. Loving is easier than having so much hate and anger, to be honest. It's easier in the long run, but can take time to get a grasp of. 100%. One of my favourite things to do is compliment strangers. And you gotta be careful about it. You don't want to seem like a fucking freak. But I always just find something to compliment them. Like, I'll go, oh my god, I love your hair. Or, oh my god, I love your bag. Or, oh, those shoes are so cool. You know? And it just can it can really change someone's day. I've had a few fuck-ups doing that. For example, I think twice now, I've said to someone, I love your hair. And it'll be like a buzz cut. And they've gone, thank you so much. It wasn't by choice. And I go, oh, well, you still rock it. Like, I don't regret complimenting them. I never regret complimenting them. I'm just like, oh, that sucked. That sucked. But it's a funny story. It's the best way to make friends with strangers too. Oh, it is. It absolutely. Whenever I'm at a gig, I'll always try and find someone to compliment. It wasn't by choice. Fucking Christ. Every time I'm like, oh, my bad. Without fail, I'm like, oh, that's on me. Actually, I stand by it. It looks great. But I am sorry. They're never weird about it. They're just like, oh yeah, it's not by choice, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know what to do in this situation. I've not done this before. It's a struggle. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the times that's happened. That happened at an unnamed band who we do not support anymore concert a few years ago, and I just remember it so clearly because I had my cane, and they had a cane, and so I was like, oh, it's cool to see someone else with a cane. Like, I'm gonna compliment them. Should have just complimented their cane. But then there's still the chance that they'd go, it wasn't by choice, and I go, oh, I'm just sorry. It's always a mistake. I love complimenting people's canes, though. That's something I love. Is when I see someone who's like my age with a cane, I'm like, you're like me. You also can't walk properly. It's great. Oh god. Okay. Getting so fucking distracted. I'm gonna make a separate chest, I think. Just for the supplies. I want you in my sleep. Can't get it, have you next to me. I want you in my sleep. Have you next to me. That's the wrong thing. This is a very good song. I love Over My Head. It's such a good song. Can leave this here if you prefer. Was it so something I said? I see with words obscene. I want to go over my head. Okay, I'm gonna put all of the stuff specifically for this build in here. So that's dark oak, cobble, mossy cobble, this teal dye, also the green and grey dyes. No, not oak. These in here. But yeah, sorry, I keep going back to being chalant. It's been so on my mind recently. Because I'm interacting with some really cool people at the minute, obviously, like, with No Man's Land. And these are people that I've consumed their content for a while now. It's mental that I'm in this situation. I'll go and sleep now because I have to wake up early and it's almost 3 AM. Good night, Skylark and chat. Bye-bye. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, so much has been going on recently and like interacting with some really, really cool people, incredible people, very talented people that I've supported for years. And like, I had a friend during the MCYT boom, and God, I wish we still talked. I would love to tell them everything that's going on. What I would do to be able to tell them everything that's going on, I'd love to just be like, you would not believe the things that have happened in the past 2 years. Let's go through some of the things. I started making emotes. I worked with some really cool people. I worked with some not so cool people who were kind of cunts. Anyway, let me clarify. Not Harry, not Austin, not Lexu. Not anyone I've worked with that publicly you would know about. No one I've worked with publicly was a cunt. Let me clarify that right now because I don't want anyone speculating what I'm on about. Anyone I've worked with publicly, not a cunt. It's the people that I haven't talked about that were kind of dicks. But it happens. I got to work with people like Harry and Lexi. I took photos of Tommy Innit. Tommy Innit then posted those photos. I went to Brighton, which has been my dream since I was 13. And I hung out with some of the coolest motherfuckers. I've made a bunch of online friends. They're some of the coolest people. Some talented, incredible people. There's been so many things. And like now I'm in a fucking SMP filled with incredible creators that are all doing amazing things and at all different points. Are all at different points in their careers. I miss Brian. Get me back at some of this after. So no real. Lachlan, I want to be back at Silliness. Oh, here's something. So I've only recently started watching Laz. I need to stop talking about Laz. It does sound like I'm a fucking super fan. I watched his stream today. It was very funny. I got roasted. It was rough. It was really unfortunate for me. And I realized how jarring my profile picture is. It's a little bit scary. I get it, but I can't change it. It's just too iconic. But I realized that there was, like, Laz. I knew Laz was there. I didn't say hi to Laz, because I didn't know his content very well at the time. But I really wish I had, because he seems lovely. There was a bunch of people at Silliness afterwards that I was just like, yeah, no, I definitely can't say hi to you. Like, Jack Manifold. I didn't say hi to Jack Manifold. The most I interacted with Jack Manifold was him going, hey mate, can I squeeze past? And I was like, yeah, of course, no worries. And I just moved out of the way. That was the most I interacted with that guy. That's my go. It was just really funny. I was just like I said, there was a few people that I was like, yeah, I can't interact with you. I haven't got the balls for that. Everyone else, I was like, I can cope. I was too drunk past like 10. I would have just embarrassed. I was sober the entire night. That's the other thing. I told Laz this, and Laz was like, why don't you come and say hi? I'm like super friendly when I'm drunk. And I'm like, first of all, didn't really know your personality that much. Hadn't seen much of your content at the time. Second of all, I was entirely sober. I was like upsettingly sober. Okay, so I I was way too fucking sober to be saying hi to anyone. And so I didn't. At all. Not a single fucker. Okay, I want the spruce to be spruce logs, actually. This one. Yeah, I couldn't... There's just some people there I was like, yeah, I can't interact with you. I'm too sober and I don't drink, so that's not going to change. I kept on going... Every time I went to the bar, I was like, hi, can I get a Coke? Every time. Every time. The only time I went up to buy a drink was when I was buying one for Heather's Widow. My goat. An icon. Fucking sweet, sweet angel. Yeah, no, same. I only went up to people at Tabar because I was just like tipsy. Yeah. Yeah. I was in so much pain that night. I had a great time, but I was in so much pain. I'm running around doing nothing. I feel fucking lame. Feel so lame. Okay, I need to get more green dye. And I need brown dye. They're the things that I really need. Also, more clay. But clay is surprisingly hard to get. Again, everything I need is like really far away. But no, I really enjoyed it. I'm praying there's some sort of event around mid-August in Brighton, because that's when I'm going to be in Brighton. For my birthday, I can only pray that there'll be an event, because I really want to go. I really want to go, and I want to hang out with everyone again. But I'm in the position where I'm like, I hung out with a bunch of cool people. I am not in the position to be saying, hey, do you want to hang out again? Like, we're not friends. So I can't go up to them and go, hey, do you want to hang out again? But I'd really like to hang out with them again because they were just so fun and lovely to talk to. And so again, it's this thing where I'm like, I don't want to seem cringe. I don't want to seem embarrassing. Tequila Bum Shot Meetup Part 3. Fucking hell. I don't know. I need to message a few people actually about Brighton because I need to get like final numbers for some stuff. I am planning on getting coffee with a few people though, so that's quite lovely. That's always nice. Even though I don't drink coffee either. I'll have a hot chocolate. I've found a new love for Pret. I'd never tried Pret until we were in London and we went to a Pret and suddenly I went, holy fuck, they're hot chocolates. It all clicked. I went, wow. I get it. I get the hype. I get why people like Pret. The deluxe hot chocolate? Fuck me. It's pricey. It's worth it. That's luxurious. I felt like a Tory, but I was like, you know what? I get why Tories do what they do. If this is what they have. I get it. Maybe I'll convert. Don't quote me on that. That's a joke. I'm not converting to being a Tory. I may sound like one, but I promise I'm not. My family, however, that's a different fucking story. Anyways. Do I have my boat on me? I do have my boat on me. Oh, I accidentally reloaded my shaders. Oh well. I'll stay. Cancel my flight. Change everything just to be in your life. Homesick. Ow. Leave it behind. Cosplaying is one just have fun. No, for real. Literally, I don't... maybe that's shady on the morality spectrum, but fuck it, you know? I want a fancy hot chocolate. And sure, it cost me nearly £5. But it was such a good fancy hot chocolate. It was probably way too much dairy for me. I'm not someone who can cope well. But it was so damn good. It was so damn good. I'd do it again. I would. I don't care about the effects. Oh, this is getting a bit grim. Me with Tim Hortons. Oh my god, bro. I'm so excited to go to Glasgow this weekend because I'm going to go to Tim Hortons and I'm going to have myself a chicken sandwich because their chicken sandwiches, holy fuck. Oh my god, brown dye. Okay. Go Ted. Their chicken sandwiches, holy fucking shit. So fucking good. So unbelievably good. my life has changed. Fun fact, I think now I every time I say this, I'm worried that I'm wrong. But if I am, oh well. Glasgow was the first place in the UK to get a Tim Hortons. Pretty fucking slay. I love Tim's. I can't lie. I do fuck with Tim's. What's dying near me? Oh, it was a fish. It was a fish. It's so good. It is. It's just so good. When I could have gluten, it was oh man. I probably have some intolerances I don't know about. Like, my thing is heavily processed foods. Things that are heavily processed will make me sick. Things that are like really deep fried, so I can't. Fish and chips, that's a no-go for me. Unfortunately, I have to accept that if I'm having fish and chips, I will get violently ill. And when I say violently ill, I know where your brain goes, and you're not wrong, but it's also way worse. The amount of times I have like fully passed out, my body goes on full shutdown. It's fucking scary, bro. I once passed out at my high school because I got sick. I like fully go. I thought I had been in a little bit of lore for you. It was in 2019. No, it's legit. That's how it is for real. In 2019, it was my last Christmas dance at my school, and there had been a virus going around in the school, and the teachers just hadn't fucking told us, like cunts that they are. They hadn't told us, and so we were all at this fucking Christmas dance, spreading it like wildfire. I am immunocompromised. I had anemia at the time. I don't at the minute. Probably gonna come back. Let's be fucking real. But I had anemia at the time, and so I was very susceptible to sickness. I was like heavily anemic. Not my worst, but not best. And so I caught it. And obviously I have a mum who's like heavily immunocompromised as well. And so I don't like bringing things home if I can avoid it, you know? Because it will get her, and it'll get her 10 times harder than it hits any of me and my friends. But I get this fucking virus, and I like start feeling the effects of it at the school. It was quick, fast acting. It was not fun. And I get really sick, and I'm like very unwell. So I go to the bathroom, I'm like, oh no, like I start losing energy, and I'm like, oh no, it's fine, I'll be fine, guys. Like, it's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. Oh shit. I was like, oh, it's probably nothing, it's probably nothing. Final words. Oh, I'm going to get killed. Final words. Every time. Because guess what? It wasn't nothing. It never fucking is. It's never nothing. Okay? If you think it's nothing, you're fucking wrong. Never say it. You're jinxing it. It was in fact this fucking virus. I thought I was in that bathroom. I was like, I'm gonna go to the stall. I'm just gonna sit for a minute and like breathe. Oh fuck! And I really thought I had been in there for maybe 5 minutes. Turns out, I passed out in the bathroom. And my friends had come looking for me. Like the sweet angels that they are. They came looking for me. They were not sweet angels. I fell out with almost all of those people. I didn't. They fell out with us. They were bad people. Anyway, moving on. Not all of them. Just most. Oh, fuck it. I'm digging myself a hole. I can't be coping with this shit. Anyways, I like a good hole. Oh, no. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Hold on. Not like that. Anyway. So I thought I'd been in there for like... I thought I'd been in there for like 5 minutes. My friends... Pause. My friends thought... my friends were like, where the fuck is she gone? And they come into the bathroom to shout... Like, they shout my name. Obviously, I don't fucking respond. I'm unconscious. I don't respond. I'm unconscious. So they're like, well, she's not in there. So let's go searching for her. Because this is an entire high school they had to go looking for me in. So they're like, where the fuck is she gone? And so they're searching around, and eventually I wake the fuck up. And I'm like, wow. That was a long 5 minutes. So I exit the bathroom, and like some girls that I kind of knew were in there. They were like the popular girls. And they were like, "Are you alright?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I just don't feel too well." And they were like, "Oh, okay, no worries. You just look really pale." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty fucking white." I leave the bathroom, and so like 2 meters in front of me, probably not even, is the staircase. Okay. I only just made it to the staircase. I couldn't walk any further. I had no energy. I was totally fucking exhausted. It totally drained it. I was gone. I could barely walk to the staircase. I got to the staircase. I like sprawled across the stairs. And luckily there was a teacher nearby that came and like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm really unwell. I need you to call my mother. I need you to call my mother. I need you to call my mother for me because I do not have my phone on me right now." And I don't think, because I didn't have credit either, I was like, "I need you to call my mother." And they went, "Okay, we can do that." And I was like, "I also need you to get my friends." Because I cannot do this alone. And, you know, my friends eventually actually find me, and we're sat, and I'm unwell. And emetophobia, warning, very briefly. I'm not going to go into detail or anything. I use a bucket for something. I'm trying to use it and say it in a way that's not too grim. I use a bucket for something, right? Well, from my face, let's clarify, not good. Not good. Turns out the bucket had a hole in it. Turns out they gave me a bucket with a hole in it. Turns out they gave me a bucket with a hole in it. Made my day get worse. My night got so bad. Fuck those guys. But what was really crazy, what makes me remember it so vividly was, one, this incident, like, was really bad for me. I hadn't had an incident quite that bad before. Or at least I had, but not in a public place. I'd had them at home. I'd never had these incidents in public and, like, around other people. It was always just at home. And at home, you can cope with it. But when it's in public, it's a whole other story. It's really quite scary. So I remember it quite clearly for that. But also, I remember because I was talking to a lecturer while I was waiting for everyone to come and get me. And he was keeping an eye on me, making sure I was okay. I had never really interacted with this lecturer before. Like, he was like, teacher. I had never spoken to this teacher before. He was new, and also he did not teach a class I took. But, you know, they're talking, and I go, "Well, at least it's not, you know, the plague." And he went, "Ah, ha, ha, yeah." And I go, "It is possible, though." And he went, "Hmm?" And I went, "Well, at the minute, there's news about there being 2 cases in China of the bubonic plague, and they've not contained them properly, so they are spreading." And he went, "What?" And then in 2020, the craziest thing happened. What do you mean a respiratory disease that is strikingly similar to COVID? Crazy. Did I predict it? Who's to say? I wonder how that teacher felt after everything happened. I wonder if he remembered that incident or not. I wonder if he was like, "Ooh, she knew." She knew. She might have been patient zero. Also, I come into school a few days later. What do I find out? My bestie, everyone thought I had gotten blackout drunk. Right? Everyone thought I had gotten blackout drunk, and that's why I was so unwell. My friend James, he encouraged it. He let them believe it, and he was like, "Yeah, she was so drunk." I don't drink! Don't drink! I've never been drunk. I've barely even been tipsy before. This cheeky bastard. This is the same guy who would shout across the gym going, "Hi, whore!" And I'd go, "Fuck off, James." Loki, I think he hates me. Loki, I think he actually does not fuck with me. Is it still? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Wonderful. No, exactly what I wanted to fucking spend my time doing. Sitting in a hole. I spend too much time in holes. Okay, moving on. Guys, I've got a bag arriving tomorrow. I'm very excited. It's Lucy and Yak bag. Very excited. Lucy and Yak, please sponsor me. My dream company to work with. I've said this before. My dream company to work with is Lucy and Yak. Everything they make, I'm obsessed with. Everything they make. Which one? Let me pull it up. I'll tell you exactly which one. It's one of their new designs. Let me find it. I wasn't going to because I'm trying to save money, but I was like, fuck, that is the perfect sling bag. I'm a sucker for like a sling crossbody bag. It's a problem. The Dara, is it the Dara? Dora. The Dora. I have a wish list for my next paycheck, for real. I've got so many things that I want to buy, but I'm like, no, I have to save for Brighton. The Dora crossbody. Oh my god. Wait, remember to use your student discount as well. Through, I think it's student or uni deals or wherever it is. Uni. Yeah. 10% off. W. I got it in the midnight black colour. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm so excited for it to arrive. It arrives tomorrow. I'm so hype. As long as it fits me is the only thing. Because crossbody bags and being plus size can be a bit of a risk. I think it will though. And it comes with a little purse. It has a little, like, purse with it. You know, you get 2 bags for the price of 1. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it. I do. I think it will fit me though. Space for pins and patches too. For real. Very excited. I also have, and this is gonna sound so fun. This is the double life of Skylark. We've got cute bag, and then electric heat pack for period pains. I bought one because I was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. So if by any fucking chance someone from my chat sees me at the Tommy Unit show in Glasgow, I will be wearing a heat pack. I will be wearing an electric heat pack for cramps. Mind your fucking business. I saw it and I went, that's a need. That's a need. That's not a want. That's something I fucking need. Because I can't be having a fucking, hear me out, but that's like every quiz shopping. No, real. Based. For real it is. I've used these fucking Cura heat packs for years, right? And they're fine. If you're in a fucking pinch, they're fine. You can keep them in your bag. They're pretty decent. Do not buy the period pain ones. They can go fuck themselves. I know that this thing... Actually, I can't give you that advice because I'm not a doctor. I don't buy the period ones. I don't think they do the same amount of heat. And I also think they give you 3 patches in a pack for the same price as 7 patches of the normal ones. I will always buy the normal ones. Now, I can't advise you to do that because I'm not a doctor and I'm not a medical professional. But take that with you and use it how you wish. But I've now decided that because they're disposable. I don't like things that are disposable because I don't want to add more fucking trash into the world, you know? And these aren't like recyclable things either because they've got fucking chemicals in them. And I can't exactly go to Glasgow with a hot water bottle because, again, 1, a hot water bottle will not last. 2, that's a bit of a difficult one. It's not really going to work, is it? So I've seen these electric heat packs for a while, and you've got to wear them over your clothes. You have to wear them over your clothes, otherwise they'll burn you, but I fear that's common sense. I've seen far too many of the Amazon reviews of people wearing them and just, like, forgetting that they are a source of heat. And if you put any source of strong heat directly against your skin, the chances are it's going to burn you. I fear that is just common sense. Am I... Whipped? Excuse me? Guys, I did not get whipped on No Man's Land. Let it be fucking known. This game's telling me I got whipped? No, I fucking didn't. Chat, don't believe everything you read. I did not get whipped on No Man's Land. Anyway. What the fuck? But But yeah, so I bought this electric heat pack. I'm not gonna like tell the brand or anything because I don't know how it is. It's arriving tomorrow. If it's good though, I'll definitely tell you about it because it had a plus size option where the strap's longer. And so look, if it works out, I will suggest it, because the other thing is, sure, it's intended for use with people with cramps. Absolutely could be used with people with chronic pain. Absolutely no reason why it couldn't be used for people. I think they do advertise it to people with chronic pain as well. So like, if it's good, hey, I'll recommend it. I'll put it in my Amazon storefront or whatever the fuck they I don't know what the content creator is using, I don't know. But yeah, no, I'll definitely suggest it if it's good, but I need to test it first. But it wasn't too pricey, it was like 20 quid, which I feel like is pretty decent for something like that I'm gonna use all the fucking time, and like it's rechargeable. The amount I've spent in these fucking one-use heat packs, 20 quid sounds pretty good to me. So yeah, that's what I've gone with. Sorry, I've lost track of what I was saying. I've been having the worst fucking cramps at the minute though. That's one of the reasons why my camera isn't on today, because I just didn't have the energy to make myself look pretty. I had no energy to put fucking effort into the way I look today. I'm gonna have to on Sunday because I'm meeting new people and I'm going to an event and I'm going out in public. But today I just did not have the energy. I couldn't do it, and so I was like, hey, no face cam stream. It's time. So that's what we did. I did. That's what I did. You aren't 100%. No, you aren't 100% right now. You shouldn't have to. Exactly. That's what I say. I shouldn't have to. I only found one cattail. Are you taking the pit? Wait! Wait! Wait. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking moron. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Fuck. Guys, I'm so fucking stupid. Wait, can I not plant these? Can I not plant these? Surely I can plant these. Surely I can plant these. Save it on the ground. I can. Okay. Wait. I'm such a fucking moron. I should have done this with the ferns. Fuck. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold. I'm having a big brain moment. Big brain moment. They don't happen often. Let me cook. Let me cook. Please work, because this would be a lifesaver. Oh! It worked! It works! Holy shit, it works! Okay. I should have done this with the phones. That was stupid of me. But basically, huge W right now. I can get enough cattails for my brown dye. Okay. So what I need to do is make a composter. That's what I fucking need to do. Let's get making composter. I think you need those. Is it? How the fuck is it made? I'm like wrong, aren't I? I'm like really far off. Compost. Oh, I wasn't that far off. I was quite far off. But it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Now what the fuck? Just say you hate me and move. Whoa, that's cool. I love mods. I didn't just throw it. You didn't see me throw it. That would be really embarrassing if you saw me throw it, so you didn't see me throw it. Hee hee hee. Okay, we're gonna collect a bunch of natural stuffs for me to be composting. Please air all of this compost. This would be really bad if this didn't all— It does! Incredible. So we're just gonna sit here for a few minutes. Let it do its thing. I wonder if the rotten flesh will. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. I don't know if it's glitched. I don't know if it's glitched, because there's nothing in my hand. Am I going to let it glitch? Yes, I am. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to let it glitch, if that's what's happening here. It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good. I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't care anymore. Yeah. I've been trying to figure out an outfit. Because basically, I'm going and hanging out with a bunch of friends. 3 of which I know, right? But 2 of these people, it's only bone meal, not like you're gonna make armor for— Exactly! And I deserve this. I deserve this treat. 2 of the people that I'm hanging out with, though, I have not met in person before. And I'm nervous, chat. I want them to like me. I want them to think that I'm cool. And we've spoken. I've spoken to one of them before. But I want them to think that I'm cool. Guys, I need them to think that I'm super slay and super cunt. Okay. It's Pabadagu. If you know of the account, that's the goats, they're streamers. Pabadagu, I think is the name. I said it wrong for the longest time. It's my goats. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous to meet them. Oh my god. It's just like an endless supply. This is great. This is brilliant. This is fantastic news for me. This is going to become very handy. No one tell anyone about this bug. Okay, no one tell anyone about this. You can't say anything about this. So I need this. Wow. That's sick. I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft. If only that's how real planting worked. I'd have so many fly traps. I want a Venus flytrap so bad. I should really buy one. No, I don't need one. I don't need one. I don't need one. I need to save my money. Brown dye! We're gonna get a stack of brown dye. My god. Let's put the brown dye, the cattails away. And let's go back to bed. Who's on? It's just me. It's just me. All on my lonesome. I still haven't spoken to Setting Sunset. We've been mutuals for quite a while. I've literally never spoke to Sunset. But to be fair, a lot of my mutuals I've like never really interacted with. I'd love to. I want to talk to them. All these people sound fucking incredible and they all seem lovely. The time has just never come. I think a lot of outsiders assume that, like, if you're mutuals with someone, you're basically besties. Especially if it's, like, a big name. Like, oh, well, such and such follows you, so you guys must be friends. No. Some of the people that follow me, I have barely interacted with. Ever. And I want to, but I'm too afraid. Also, I have, like, nothing to start a conversation with, you know? Let it be known. Very few of them have I actually interacted with in, like, DMs or anything. Oh, okay. I really should have kept a fucking fern. I'm so pissed at myself for not keeping a fern. Oh, should I go and try and look for one? What time is it? It's half. Try to call you every day. When they say the truth comes out. If you make it through the night, everybody's gonna hear me out. 'Cause I'm the right one. On my touchtone telephone, I'm the only one. On my AM radio. Ow! That fucking hurt. I really need these I need a one fern. Minecraft gods. Pray with me. Chat, pray with me. Minecraft gods, please. Please give me just one of those specific ferns that I can't remember the names of, but you know exactly what I'm thinking of. Okay? I just need one. I just need one. Thank you. Amen. Oh. Oh. Prage. Prage. I'll go a quick wander and see if there is one in reasonable reach. And if there isn't, then I will accept my fate and try again. Tomorrow or Monday. Probably Monday. I'm like really getting back into Minecraft. I only really enjoy it when it's something an SMP or something. When there's other people. No way, my goat! Ty! Ty! How are you, man? How you doing? I got no face cam on today. Oh fuck! I got no face cam on today because I'm like I feel like death. I feel like death. I look fucked. Hi, how are you? Ty, I need to message you about something. Sorry, that sounded serious. It's not serious. That sounded like I was like, we need to talk. I cannot settle, so back to my phone it is. Real as fuck. I had just gotten off call with my friend Ruby, and I had been talking about how I love these late night streams because they're just so chilled and relaxed, and there's no like pressure to be entertaining, and I can just kind of natter and it not be a big deal. And I was like, oh, now I've talked about it, maybe I should just hop on No Man's Land and do a little late night stream. And so I did. But I have no face cam for the first time ever. Actually, I've always had a face cam, and this is the first time I've not. And I keep on thinking that there's a camera. But I can't lie, it's really nice to not have a camera on me. Either way, either way, Sky, sorry, I'm slow. Either way, Sky, don't hesitate to message, I promise you'll not bother ever. Ty, you're so sweet! Ty, you're so sweet! Okay, Ty, I've been starting to play Fortnite recently. Should I get into Marvel Rivals? Actually, I've not been starting to play Fortnite recently. I've been playing Fortnite for fucking ages with my friends. Should I get into Marvel Rivals? My friends have been trying to pull me into it, and I'm like, Loki, maybe yes? Okay. Yes? Okay. Maybe I do. I'm not very good at any kind of shooting game, or any games like that. I'm not very good at. But they're quite fun. They're quite fun. As long as as long as no one expects me to be good, then it's fine. The issue is people get sweaty with it, and then they get mean to people like me who are just shit. And I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. I cannot find these fucking ferns. Do you enjoy it? Okay, I will. No, I've got an idea for a thing at the end of the year when I'm back at uni. perhaps an event of sorts. And I would love you to be involved, Ty, if you would be interested at all. I'll give you more details in DMs. But it could be kind of fun. We shall see. Get friends that will carry you. That's what I need. To be fair, my friends carry me in everything all the time. I'd be interested to slay. I mean valid, but also you'll find that one hero you click with and it'll become so much easier. Ooh. Esport comp? Oh fuck. Tubbo let me in! Tubbo let me in! I saw that. Here's something. Okay, so I'm disabled. If there's any chance anyone doesn't know, I'm disabled. I use a cane. I have a chronic illness. My health is very unpredictable from day to day. And I see events like the esports competition thing, like the training camp that Tubbo did for his Tubathon. And I'm like, fuck, stuff like that is so sick, and I'd love to be a part of things like that one day. But with my health the way it is, I don't think I ever could. I don't think I could ever do something like that. Or like Locked In. Things like those kinds of shows. I think Tubbo's was like Watchbox or something. Those kind of shows where like you're on camera 24/7, you're locked into a place. I couldn't do it. My health would not let me do it, and it sucks because I'm like, fuck, that looks like so much fun. Sorry, I need to sniffle. It's warmed up. I stay being sick. And not just in the rad way. That was so fucking lame. I just couldn't do it. Like I say, my health is just so unpredictable, and it sucks because I'm like, fuck, that'd be so fun. That'd be so fun. But oh well, oh well. As someone that lives with a family member that's disabled, I completely sympathise with you on that. Yeah, that. Oh, me and my mum are fucking hopeless. So my mum is the person that I care for. She has a illness called fibromyalgia. She's got mental illness, but the main thing is fibromyalgia and arthritis. And oh my god, we're fucking useless. I'm meant to be a carer, and I'm like, yeah, I also use a cane though. Like, this is not working the way it's meant to. Something down the line here has gone very, very wrong. Because I am also incredibly fucked. So, me and my mum, we're just so silly. We're just so silly. We're fucking useless, man. It's so funny. Oh. But no, I'm her carer. And I'm like, oh, sure, man. I'm her carer. This is gonna sound fucked. I'm allowed to joke about this, my trauma. My mum has FND, which, and then the literal Infinity Stones collection with them other illnesses. It's crazy. For real though, like, people be like, oh, you know, what's your mum have? I'm like, well, where should we start? I'm like, I'll just start with the fibro, because that's the main thing. But then there's arthritis in, like, basically every limb. She's got about 1 million mental illnesses. She can't read. She's, like, definitely dyslexic. Like, where do you literally, like, what should I go alphabetically or chronologically? What would you like? Literally an alphabet. I mean, alphabet soup of issues, mate. Literally. Or they'll, like, if someone goes, oh, you know, does your mum take medication for those issues? I'm like, do you... Or, like, they'll be like, what medication does she take? I'm like, oh, right, where do you want me to begin? Because this woman takes 40 tablets a day. Like, that's basically, that's a drug addict's wet dream, bro. Like, where should I start? And I have complete access to all of it. 40? You have 30 minutes. Yeah, she sorry. She takes 40 tablets a day because she takes tablets for the initial thing, then she takes tablets for the symptoms of the initial thing, like for the symptoms of the tablets, and tablets for those symptoms of those tablets. And it just keeps going. I'm getting up there in the numbers, to be fair. I've got quite a few tablets myself. Mine are keeping me alive. Mine stopped me from bleeding to death once, so pretty goated on the tablet front. Oh, bless her. Yeah, she's cooked. It's fine. It's fine. I'm allowed to say that. It's fine. She'd say the same. She's like, honestly, the next time I have to go to the NHS, I'm just gonna go, shall we just shoot me? It'll be cheaper for us all. Like, saves you guys a lot of effort. And if you line me and my daughter up, you can do it in one bullet. This is, if you wonder how I am the way I am, that woman. She's my only parental figure. That woman is why. That and like chronically online since a very young age. Way too young. Upsettingly young. Anyways. When you said about being a young carer, I just absolutely get it. I've wanted to try and find other, because I know there's other content creators out there that are young carers. Like, you're an example of that. It's just not talked about, and it's like, I know that they're there, but where are they? Where are they? And so I talk about it a lot on stream. I talked about it on the Tubathon once. That was really cool because I had 1,000 people that I was like, let me tell you about being a young carer, and let me tell you about the resources young carers should be getting. It's really nice to start discovering more people that share the experience. Exactly, because it's such a unique experience, and it's something that I think talking about being a young carer and a young adult carer and an adult carer needs to be talked about way more, because it's the kind of thing that you're not, like, you can be born as one. That can happen, where you're born into a family where someone's disabled. But most of the time it happens without fucking warning. And it can happen to you at any point in your life. So everyone should be aware of the resources that young carers have, like, available to them, even if it's not very many. We should all be aware of them very early on, even if you're not a carer, because it could happen to you any day. And you should know how to get that help if you need it, or how to access that help for a friend. They asked me about it on stream one time on stream, sorry. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's nice to be able to talk about it. And I genuinely might go, stop it, die! You're so lovely. It's just so important to talk about. It's something that I care about so much, because obviously, like, for me, it's affected me since I was 7. Before there was me, there was my brother. He's 8 years older than me. Like, before there was me, it was him dealing with it. And there's so many aspects of it that I think should be talked about. For example, like, the guilt. That I feel like there's so much. Now, I can only talk for myself, obviously, but I know I've felt so much guilt in the past when I've been like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to have a normal childhood, and I want to be a normal person. And you feel so much guilt because you're like, the disabled person I look after can't help it, but I deserve to have a normal life. And I think there's a stigma around feeling that guilt because we're taught to not be selfish. Even as an adult, I get that guilt now. 100% same. I get that guilt constantly, especially at this time in my life. I'm turning 23. I'm at a pivotal point in my life where I'm like, I want to move out. I want to start doing things for myself. My dream is to live in Brighton, man. I want to move, like, far away from where I live. That's a 9-hour bus journey. Actually, probably way more, because that's to London. So, I want to move somewhere that's, like, far away. But you can't help but feel that guilt for, like, what is going to happen to the person I care for? What happens for them? What's next for them? Have you ever been a part of your local young care charity? I do. I do events with my local young carers group. We do the, like, days out and stuff. You're literally speaking to my thoughts. Ty, if you ever want to talk about this, Bessie, literally message me whenever. Literally message me whenever, because it's just so nice to talk to someone that gets it. Because, like, people will talk about it, and, like, I can talk to my friends, and I know that they, you know, they want to listen, they want to hear, and they want to try and understand. And I appreciate that. I will always appreciate that, and I'm never going to say that, but it's not good enough, because it's the fact that they're trying is enough. But it'll never be the same as speaking to someone who just has had those experiences. It hits different. We have to call and just yap about it. Ty, say the word and I'm there. I'll say the word. Bessie, I think you're cool as fuck. I've thought, whoa, hold on. Hold on. I thought you've been cool as fuck for the longest time. That sounded like I was going to say something crazy. I thought you were cool as fuck for the longest time, and I've just never had, like, a thing that I could go, yeah, that's a reason for me to start a conversation with Ty. And now we have similar trauma. We got that similar trauma bond. Go id. Sorry, everyone else who is watching. If anyone else is watching, I don't have my view account on. I never do. But if anyone else is here, hi. You know, love you. Not in a parasocial way. Not in a parasocial way. Not in a weird way. But hi. You're also here, I guess. But me and Ty, we're having our young carers moment right now. We're having we're discussing. But no, like, I do stuff with the local carers. I actually recently ran a workshop for the young carers group in my area, because I had to for uni, and I was like, what better group than do it with the young carers, because they've provided me with so much support all my life. And it was so nice to give something back, and I think the group really enjoyed it, and it was really fun, and I'd love to do it again. I'd love to work with the carers in the future, honestly. I'd love to be like, if I ever got like an actual like big platform, number one thing I'm doing with it is talking about being a young carer, talking about what young carers deserve. I like solidly believe young carers should be provided therapy, and I think it's insane that we're not. I know why we're not, because the NHS is underfunded and no one gives a fuck about us. It's insane that we're not provided therapy. Because we are given the responsibilities of an adult at a very young age, and that's insane, and that does something to someone's brain chemistry. I really commend you on being open about it and not playing into the stigma. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, no. It's not a place for me to speak up. That's your space. I see y'all, and I understand to a point. Just know I hear y'all. Thank you. That's the thing. Like, we just want people to hear us. I feel like young carers are like not talked about. We're not heard. As a teen, from a very early age, despite the fact that schools are meant to pass on information between them about their students, especially when they're in the same fucking region, it's not hard for them to pass the information on when you give them that heads up. Oh, by the way, I'm moving schools to this school. They're meant to do that. As a 13-year-old, I was there telling my school, by the way, I'm a young carer, so you need to give me some leeway with certain things. And like, why was I 13 and having to be responsible for informing them of that information when they could have passed that on easily? Like, we need, like, little things like that make a huge difference to a child. Or like, when I'd have one-to-one meetings with my young carer support worker, I'd be like taken out of class, which is totally fine, and that's not a problem. The problem is that I was always asked by my peers, being like, why were you taken out of class? Why were you taken out of class? Why am I the one that has to tell them, oh, I'm a young carer and I have one-to-one meetings with a professional every month? Why can't someone tell them that? Why can't we talk about that in class and maybe, like, they know what's going on? Why do I have to be the one to tell them? I don't care if it's aired out. Obviously, it depends on each person. But, like, there should be something put in place where I'm not getting interrogated by my peers because I've been taken out of class. Why am I being interrogated? Damn, I've not had a single experience that's my own. I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're all the same. It's a subject that I'm still so passionate about, so hearing that same passion through your voice makes me stupidly happy and proud. Thank you! It's just something that matters to me so much, because it's, like, always been the number one thing in my life. And the fact, the way it's affected me is astronomical. Like, I'm 22. 23 this year. So it's like a period of my life. I see you. I'm actually not telling you my story. I've been watching you your entire life. This is how I break it to you. Sorry. What the fuck was I just saying? I don't remember what I was saying. You've come in at a crazy time. I'm talking about, so for context, Luma, I am a young carer. I'm a young carer, and we are currently talking about being young carers. It's a really cool conversation to have, and I try and talk about it as much as I can, because it's something that's not talked about enough. I care for my mum. She is disabled. I have since I was 7 years old. So that is the conversation that's happening. So just so you know, a little bit of context, I'm kind of like AFK at the minute. And I'm the only one online. But that is the little bit of context for you, so that you're not completely lost. But, oh god, I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't remember. Oh no. What was I going to say? It was something. And it was going to be so impressive and interesting and cool. Like everything I say. What was I going to say? I'm trying to read up to see if I can catch what I meant. But anyway, I'm really like, I'm very passionate about this because it is so not talked about. And it's like, why is it so not talked about? Why? That was it. I'm 22. I turned 23 this year. Why have I felt like I was 22 since I was 10? What do you mean? Like, it'll be things like I have friends who are like my age and like they won't know how to cook. I've known how to cook independently since I was 10 because I had to. And that's fine. And I think it's important that young people are taught how to cook. I think it's very important that we know how to be independent for ourselves, because maybe these kind of things do happen. Say someone did fall ill in your family. If you don't know how to take care of yourself, that will be a problem. You should be taught how to cook, even just basic meals, from a young age. Being able to use the washing machine from a young age. It's important life skills that people should learn from a very early age, because you never know what's going to happen. But, like, comparing that to the life that my friends have had, where they're, like, my age now and they don't know how to cook except for maybe, like, 1 or 2 meals, I'm like, oh, that's... maybe my childhood wasn't normal. Maybe, actually, what I went through was a little bit crazy. No, because I get it. Yeah, that's the thing, you get it. That's why it's so nice to... oh, it's so nice to talk to someone that gets it. My mate told me they don't know how to make pasta sauce today. I was like, oh, yeah. I think we do have a bit... I'm going to say this. I could be wrong. But I know a lot of people that don't know how to cook. And I do think there's a bit of a problem with that. I'm like, how do you get to an adult age? Like, how do you become legally an adult and you don't know how to cook? I think there's been a failure in education down the line, because I do think it's an essential skill. Essential skills that I think need to continue to be taught. Cooking, cleaning, and sewing. And sewing is a controversial one. People might disagree with me on this. My mum is a seamstress. I have known how to sew since I was very young. My brother got taught how to sew way younger than I did. It's such an important skill, especially when we're trying to be more ethical with our clothing and not throw things out as much and, you know, not being as wasteful. Knowing how to sew means that, oh, there's a rip in my jeans. Easy, I can fix it. Oh, there's a rip in the side of my t-shirt. Easy, I can fix it. Oh, there's a hole in my pocket. Easy, I can fix it. Learn how to sew. Even just if it's like a little sewing kit, they're not expensive. It's worth learning how to sew, even just a basic stitch. It saves you. I promise. I have a sewing machine during during high school. I would sew all the time because I was like fixing my shit. Because I was also poor. I was poor as fuck, so buying new shit was not as easy. So learning how to sew, that's the thing. Having to grow up quickly will alter your relationships. Now that's a touchy subject. No, it's not a touchy subject. I'm fine talking about it, but like that hits. That hits. Because tell me why it's so difficult to be interested in anyone my own age. Didn't think I'd be having this kind of deep talk on chat. Tell me why it's so hard to be interested in anyone my own age, because I am so mentally at a different stage than them. Tell me why that's such a struggle. I went to go see a friend of mine the other week because I've been struggling with the circumstances of becoming primary care again, because I feel the guilt, and it's because I know I'm ready to have my own life and I'm not as equipped to be a carer as everyone else around me needs me to be. Yeah, same. Same. Tim. And I've been the primary carer for years and I've never felt equipped. I don't know if you ever feel equipped. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we're meant to feel equipped. I make an effort to be a good person, but sometimes I'll say things and do things where I'm like, you can see me as a bad person for this, and you can see me as selfish for this, but you know what? I get to be selfish. I get to be selfish about this one fucking thing, because it matters to me, and one of those things is like, I want to have my own life. I want to move away. And people can call me selfish. I don't fucking care about the judgment I'll receive anymore, because that fucking matters to me. That's like my number one thing. Just let me have that. I want to have my own thing now. But I'm also desperately worried about my mum. So, I assume many people will not understand from your point of view. Exactly. I see you, truly admire how ignorant you are on this. Thank you, man. That friend is also in a similar position. It's so nice to have a friend in a similar position. That's why the young carers groups are so important. I always try and tell people, like, it's like incredibly important to, even if you're not going to interact with them that much, register yourself with your local young carers. Sorry for the ad break. I pushed them off as much as I could. That friend, also realised I only just started discovering who I am and what my interests are. Yeah, same. That's for a lot of reasons, though. The human brain is still a human brain. Exactly. Sky, from someone having their own experience with that right now, you are so valid. The pig group saved me as a teenager. Oh, I got ads. Yeah, don't worry. I'll stop talking for a minute. Oh, it's so refreshing to talk about this stuff. I love talking about it. Because it just does matter. I don't care if people are going to be like, you're annoying, or you're too outspoken. If anyone ever told me, oh, you're too outspoken, I don't think they'd get the reaction they'd want. I don't think they'd like it. I was only caring for my mum for a year or two, but it was weird. It was a weird ass time in my life. Yeah, it is. That's the thing as well, because that's something that I've not experienced. It's like the life after. I'm back. Don't worry, I didn't say anything particularly interesting. I was just kind of like, oh, it's really refreshing to talk about it. No, something that I've not experienced is like the life after being a carer. That's not a thing for me yet. It will be eventually. But at the minute, it's never been a thing for me. And like my brother, he has the life after being a carer, but I think that's not something talked about. That's also something that's not given support enough for. There's absolutely not enough support for someone who, like, for planning life after caring or planning on getting out of your carer's role, because sometimes you'll be a carer of someone. Now, I'm very lucky I'm not in a situation where it's dangerous or anything, but people can be in situations where the person they care for, it can be dangerous, and maybe they need a plan to get out of that if it goes too far, you know? And that's not something that's talked about, and that's not something that we have the access to, is like getting a plan. I think there needs to be more support in getting carers planning out of being a carer. I was very lucky. I had a situation happen a couple of years ago where I like needed to plan for an emergency rehoming if I need it. And through the Young Carers, this is again why you need to be registered with your local Young Carers group, because I cannot express how important they were. I wasn't for ages, then this incident happened, and I registered myself with the Young Carers again, and they were instantly there for me. I could not speak more highly. They were so supportive and so wonderful. And they got me in touch with Citizens Advice Bureau. They then got me in touch with someone who could directly help me apply for social housing, because it's a confusing thing, and it's important that you fill it out the right way. And this is the kind of support that we need. And it's the kind of thing that young carers don't know that they have access to. The amount of young carers. I had a friend who was a young carer, had no idea they were a young carer, and I was like, hey, you need to register yourself as a young carer because you're turning 19 next year, and you can apply for the Young Carers Grant, which is about £500 that you are entitled to. Apply for that shit. Get what you fucking deserve. Get what you deserve. Get the funding that you deserve. The things like the Time For You Fund, if you're a Scottish citizen, we have the Young Scot card. Through the Young Scot card, there are so many discounts you can get if you register as a Young Scot Young Carer. It's so easy to register for. It's so easy to set up for. And you can get so many, like, discounts and benefits and, like, enter giveaways and get free things. And, like, yes, you fucking deserve these free things because you know what? Sure, it's not going to fix the problem, but it's nice to have a couple free things from time to time that you can use to treat yourself. Scotland is fucking goated. I'm so sad that I want to leave. I'm so sad that my dream location isn't here. Oh, Sunset just joined. Hold on, I need to do the... I always do. I have to. Oh, sorry. I love ranting. I do. I did not realize till a while in and was like, oh, I'm doing most things for my mum. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. I've had friends that were like, oh, I'm not a carer. And I'm like, well, actually, what you're describing to me is definitely you being a young carer. And from that, you deserve to be getting the support you need. Like, I fear you're entitled to the support. Anyway, I got up to join on PC. Oh my god, no! Ty, I was just about to end stream. Don't tell me you need to. Oh god, I'm so... Ty, I was just about to end stream, bestie. Bestie. Hold on, let me disconnect and then I'm gonna join. I'm just gonna do facecam and there is no facecam. Guys, there is no facecam. But let's just pretend there's a facecam for a minute. I just need to close Minecraft because I fear that I'm not actually doing anything and I don't have the brain power to continue doing anything on it. Please go rest. I will in a minute. I'm just gonna... I'll wrap up things in a minute. I do love being live. I do love streaming. It's like really fun and it's great. And it's so nice to talk about these things. Ty, you're the goat. All of you guys are the fucking goats. Thank you for letting me rant about these things. Thank you for letting me go off and fucking just chat shit. It's not chatting shit. I've been speaking facts. But thank you for letting me do this stuff. You're all the goats. No, for real, you're the goat. Damn it! Thank you. Oh, it's just so nice. And I really, really want to try this year to find more content creators that are young carers, because even if they don't want to talk about it publicly, I want them to know that I'm there to support them. Because I feel like, obviously there's content creators that juggle being a that juggle work and school, but the difference between juggling work and school and streaming and juggling being a young carer and streaming, or being a young carer and work and school and streaming, or work and young carer and streaming, or young carer and school and streaming. Like, the difference is, with work and school, there's a schedule. There's set times that you were there, and so you can work around that. Being a carer is a full-time job, and you never know when you're going to be needed. And so it's really hard to juggle, because I had a few weeks off a couple months ago. My mum had like a very severe not mental health scare. She had a very severe physical health scare. Probably the scariest moment we've had with her health. And I was like, yeah, I can't stream because I can barely focus on anything right now. And it was around the time where like all my uni work needed to be getting done. I was like, I can't do this. I need to take a little break, and I just couldn't do it. I just needed to have like a moment where I was like, I can't. I really want to be regular with my streaming because it matters. I can't right now. I love when you find out things like this about people in the same online space. That's what I'm fucking saying. It helps connect so many people. Exactly. I really want to try and find people that are in this situation in the streaming space because I need them to know, like, hey, you have so much more support in this space than you think you do, and I just want you to know, like, we give a fuck and we're here for you, because there's lots of disabled creators in the space, and that is so important. And I'm a disabled creator in the space, and I feel supported as a disabled creator in the space. I don't feel supported as a young carer in the space, not because no one's supporting me, because I don't fucking know. Until now, I didn't know there was any other young carers in the space. I didn't know I knew any other young carers in the space, because it's not talked about, because it's so taboo and it's so stigmatized. Like, anyway, streaming, work, young caring, your own battles with mental health, physical health, literally. It doesn't ever feel like it ends and there's always something going on. Exactly. And there's so many overlaps. Yeah, it's so important. And like, having a space where people just feel comfortable talking, like, obviously it's wonderful having the local groups, but the local groups really only stay local. There needs to be more spaces online to talk about it without judgment, because I've tried to find spaces online, and let it be known, those comments are filled with people going, that's so fucked up that you're letting your kid be a carer for you, and shit like that. Like, it'll be someone talking about how they're so grateful for their kid who's a young carer for them, and it'll be comments being like, they shouldn't have to care for you, and it's like, we fucking know. No one wants their child to be caring for them. No, unless you've got that one mental disorder. Anyway, no one wants their kid to be looking after them. No one wants to be a carer. No one wants to feel as though they're putting a burden onto someone. It doesn't happen out of choice. It doesn't happen out of choice. There's only one time when my young carers group met in other countries, and my entire time I was there. In my entire time I was there. Exactly. Like, I've only ever had the groups that I've had in my local area. The first one I went to, I never went to another group meetup again, because there was one person my age, and he ended up being a freak. He ended up being a really, really weird guy who made me and my friends really uncomfortable. So fuck that guy. The group I'm in now, oh my god, some of the most amazing people, some of the most creative, funny, brilliant people, and they're doing incredible things, and they're like working in the local area with young people, and I'm like, yes. And they're supportive of me being me being a streamer. They don't judge it. They're like, that's so cool. Like, when I did the workshop, one of them was like, have you considered that you could do this on your stream? And I was like, I did not consider that. That's kind of brilliant. It's just a thing that happens, unfortunately. Just give people support, I guess. Yeah, literally. Like, I just want people to know that there's support for them, even if you don't have it locally, which some places don't have support groups for carers. They should, but some people don't have that access. I know the UK is pretty good for it, but I don't know about other countries. So having the online space, there should be more communities for it. Because what better way is there to connect than online? Truly. There's literally only one charity in my county. I worked with a lady that was on the marketing and fundraising manager, and Sky, when I tell you I could have done that job for the rest of my life, oh, I would love to work with young carers, but I know the training that goes into it. So I'm thinking, if I can just offer the workshops, if I can just do these like creative workshops for the groups, that I can do. Because there's not as much, you know? Also, something that I think... Sorry, I just keep fucking yapping. Loved working with them because they all knew me since I was 13 and knew my situation. Exactly, that's why I liked doing the workshop with the carers I was with. Because we were able to just chat and banter to them. And it was nice. It wasn't too stressful because we've had other workshops with strangers. And it's a little bit different when it's someone you don't know, because they've come into this situation knowing your circumstance, but they probably can't relate to it. Whereas it's nice when it's someone who's running it, like someone who's running the workshop, who has had that circumstance. And this is why, this is something that I think is so important. I think they should do carers, like a carer's representative, someone who's a carer or has been a carer, a young carer, go to high schools, specifically high schools, primary schools too, but high schools specifically, and talk to the classes, discuss how you can access support if you are one, discuss it how you can access support without having to talk to like an adult. You can do it online now. Like, discuss how you can access the support if this happens to you. Discuss that it can happen to you at any point. If you're not one now, doesn't say that you won't be one in the future. How to get access to the support, how to talk to how to talk to the people who can support you. What to expect if you access support. Like, why don't we have that? Why don't we have... Because I've never had a talk like that. Also, if I did have a talk like that, I better be from someone who's never been a carer. The reason I love the woman that does my one-to-ones is she used to be a carer. She gets it. She just gets it. It's so nice to speak to someone who fucking gets it. I was a social media lead for them, basically. That I would love to do. Did some really cool stuff, and I was able to work easier with the young adult carers because I wasn't that much older than them and had that core relatability to them, so it wasn't like they were working with someone that didn't understand them. Exactly. I think it's so important that you have someone who they can relate to, that they can see themselves in, that they know has been in the same circumstances and situations, and that gets it. Because if you're talking to someone, if you're trying to listen to someone, or that someone's trying to represent you that doesn't fucking get you, you're not going to feel represented. It's like if I was at a fucking pride parade and the person that's speaking on the loudspeaker is a straight motherfucker. I do not feel represented right now. I don't feel represented. What are you doing? Leave. Like, let it be someone who's fucking done it before. Because we're gonna believe them, we're gonna listen to them, we're gonna feel seen and heard, and we're gonna actually feel like if we do talk about something, we're gonna be listened to. You know? My young carers charity loved me so much they called me back up to help them interviewing for new roles. Got paid for it too. Fuck yeah. I think after my workshop, I think my young carers group would be interested if I wanted to do another. I think they'd actually be so down, which is so cool. Also, I need to chase them up on that, because they wanted to design t-shirts, and they were like, "You've made merch," and I was like, "I have made merch." And they were like, "Would you want to design the t-shirts?" And I was like, yeah, I'd be very down to design the t-shirts. It's my second time designing t-shirts for some young people's group. If I had a nickel for every time. I even went on a residential with some young adult carers, and they just let me be there as a young adult carer, but also have some level of responsibility to help the other adults too. That's so sick. See, that's the stuff I want to do, but I feel like we just don't do those things here. Like, I'm very rural, so our group is really small as well, and so I just feel like we don't do those kinds of things as much. I wish we did. It'd be cool. We've had some really fun days out recently, and I think there's some really cool ones planned for in the future, so I'm very excited. I want to do more with them. I really like hanging out with them, and it's really lovely to talk to all of them. And I like learning. I like learning from other carers as well, because we can learn so much from each other. But we can learn so much from each other as people as well. And that takes me back to my point of how I just love people, and how we're all so incredible and unique and wonderful. I got some other really cool things I've done that I can share, but I fear it's a long yap session in chat. No worries. You've got to tell me in DMs. I want to know. I want to hear about the cool shit you've done. We'll have to call at some point. It'd be very cool to talk to you. I do need to go to bed. I do need to go to bed though, because it is what? Oh fuck, it's like 3 a.m. And I've got chores and shit to do before I go out. I'm going to see Tommy in It live on Sunday, and I'm very excited. I've said this already, but I'm very excited, and I'm going to see my friends. It's going to be so fun. And on Tuesday I'm going to see the fucking Minecraft movie. I will report back. I know I'm going to cry because there's a tribute to Technoblade. Also, I know some spoilers, and I'm so hype. I can't lie, I'm so excited for this fucking dumb movie. But anyway, this has been really lovely. I will be doing these late night streams again. These are some of my favourite streams to do. And also just to say, if you ever need someone to talk to, Sky, please don't hesitate. Ty, you sweet angel. I will absolutely be talking to you. If you ever, the same goes to you. Truly, like, if you ever need someone, or if you just want to yap, I'm here. I'm always free. I have no life. I stream, I do caring, and sometimes I do uni. But not all the time. Fucking same. Yes. I appreciate the hell of you. I appreciate you too, man. And I appreciate everyone who's been here hearing the yap. Sorry, it's literally been just like back and forward. Me just being a little yapper from time to time. I can't help it. Okay, let me see who's live. I stream, I make sure I'm here for mum, and I also sleep. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video. Oh my god, I need to edit. You've just reminded me I do have a video I need to edit at some point. Ooh, okay, I can do that. I actually have like 3 videos. It's that time of night where I can't fucking speak. I have like 3 videos I need to edit. We're gonna raid. I don't actually know how many people we've got here, so this could be a really pathetic raid. But we're gonna raid Misty Eris, because that's my goat. Sweetest fucking angel. Eris is so lovely. She's playing Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Whoa, that's way more people than I thought were here. Low-key, that's more people than I thought. Anyways, go be kind to Eris. Go be lovely. That's my goat. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me at this very late yapping stream. I love my late yapping streams. I'm gonna keep these up because I really enjoy them. Glad I caught a stream. I'm so glad you caught a stream. It's so nice to have you here. Okay, go be wonderful, go be kind, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye bye!